Hello, world history students. This is Mrs. Politsky, and I have your notes for Chapter 20, Section 3, speaking about the kingdoms of Korea and Southeast Asia, primarily just focusing on Southeast Asia here. And so we have a chart that we need to take a look at, talking about some of these kingdoms. We have the mainland states, which would include Burma, Thailand, and Cambodia. Vietnam, the Indonesian archipelago, and the Malay Peninsula. So we're going to start with the mainland states, talking about Burma, Thailand, and Cambodia. One of the things that should be mentioned is, there have been some wars between these peoples. At one point in time, the Burmese attacked the Thai, and eventually the rulers of the Thai moved their kingdom further south into kind of what is now the location of present day Bangkok, and that is where the capital for the Thais would be established. And currently, if you look at Thailand, that's basically where the capital city is today. In Cambodia, we had the Khmer who came to power. All of these different types of rulers were really basically kind of under the umbrella of being ruled by a Buddhist king. In Vietnam, we had rule that was coming probably primarily out of China or under the influence of the Chinese because they were ruled by Confucian emperors. The big thing to remember here is Confucianism was a religion that, for the most part, was born in China, and eventually it spread to some of its neighboring nations. And Vietnam is no different. It's one of those nations where they basically got to inherit some of that culture. The Indonesian archipelago, uh, at some point in time, after we see the rise of Islam, you're going to have Islamic sultanates that are going to be traveling basically across the Bay of Bengal, most likely from places like the subcontinent of India, and bringing the Islamic faith to Indonesia, which it's really kind of firmly in place even yet in this day and age. And then finally, the Malay Peninsula. You had again some rule by some of our Islamic sultanates. All right. Thank you very much.